Before I continue this presentation, I would like to ask the crowd a question. So, how many of you today have opened your laptop before 8 a.m. today? I see 1, I see 2, I see 3. Okay. What about after 10 p.m. yesterday? A lot of people in this crowd. So, 83% of developers suffer from burnout. Not stress, not tiredness, burnout. 86% of workers suffers from burnout symptoms. 49% just 3 years prior. And according to the 2024 Stack Overflow survey, nearly 80% of developers are either miserable at their jobs or surviving. How many of you feel that way? And you can be honest. No one feels that way? A little bit? Okay, no one wants to be honest here.
Meet Wellby. Work well, rest well, be well. Wellby is an AI-powered well-being companion built specifically for tech industry workers. It tracks how you work, learns your personal pace, estimates burnout risk, and when it sees you heading towards the edge, it nudges you back. Not with the lecture, not with the therapist chatbot, but with the 60-second breathing moment and a simple game of chess.
Here's how it works. Give me 1 second. You onboard first with your name and login, your work setup, your seniority, your tasks, your planner, daily, weekly, and monthly. It watches your actions, your task per minute, your task patterns, your rhythm, not because it's spying on you, because it's learning you. When your burnout score climbs, it doesn't alarm you immediately. It whispers first a gentle toast notification. If the pattern continues, it speaks up with a banner. If you're truly in the red, it opens a model and asks you to take a break. You can snooze it, you are always in control. That break matters. We built a 60-second mindful breathing session directly into the app. And after each completed session, let me try that one more time. After each completed session, your burnout score reduces by 1/10. And yes, there is a game lounge, snake, chess, tic-tac-toe, Uno, because real rest isn't staring at a wall. It's changing something.
We've also built in an additional Google Chrome extension, so it works in the background as you work. As you can see here, we see the extension, and we have a little mood and stress checker, which actually updates the burnout score as depending on what you actually put. We also have some current it'll list your current task and also list the planner tasks. But if you just want to look at your tasks, you can just press the button and it'll say planner snapshot, and it'll just have your sync to Wellby planner that stays here while you browse and you work. Our burnout prediction model was pre-trained on a real data set, the Kaggle Are Your Employees Burning Out dataset, using random forest, SVM, and linear regression. The trained models live in the models directory, no retraining required. It runs to a Flask, a local Flask API on port 5001, and the back end proxies it gracefully. So if the service is down, the app still works. Our facial fatigue detection is powered by Google's Media Pipe Face Mesh, 468 3D facial landmarks combined with dlib shape predictor trained on the iBug 300W dataset. It measures your eye aspect ratio and blink rate in real time to detect fatigue signals.
The camera feature is off by default. The user must actively toggle it. When it runs, every frame is processed locally by a Python service on your machine. Nothing is transmitted. Nothing is stored. Facial coordinates are computed in the memory and discarded in plain language privacy notice. Notice appears before the feature can be enabled. This aligns directly with the API guidelines and the AI's wellness tools. and must not be substitute for professional mental health care. Wellby does not diagnose, it does not counsel, it does not respond to crisis. It prevents, supports, and brings awareness. Exactly what the challenge asks for. All data stays on your device, all modals are open source and MIT licensed, all guardrails are built in, not bolted in. And for users that wish to gather more insights on how this is calculated, we have some information based on facial fatigue reading, how the scale gauges their burnout risk, their standby, lower current burnout, moderate, and high strain. Additionally, your on-time rate as well as late completion are calculated into your burnout rate zone. As you can see, I let some tasks go overdue, and maybe my burnout score went a little bit up, and that has contributed to being a keep an eye out for my burnout reader.
Seventy percent of tech workers say their employees aren't doing enough. Wellby is what enough looks like. It's not a replacement for a therapist. It's a colleague that actually notices when you haven't eaten, when you've been in flow for 6 hours, when your eyes are starting to close and says, hey, take 5, you've earned it. We are Wellby. Work well, rest well, be well. Thank you.
Thank you.